Hey guys, it's Mooty here, and today we have a live Wi-Fi battle. I have a completely different team. So if you guys enjoy these live battles, then if we reach 300 likes, then I'll post another one. And today's mascot is an Infernape. Still not carrying an Infernape on my team, but it's still cool to have a mascot of the day, and he looks awesome. So you can't like say no with that face. So my opponent's bringing a Rotom Wash, Beedrill, Conkeldurr, Ferrothorn, Talonflame, forgot the name for a second, and Excadrill. I feel like Excadrill might be the lead if he wants to set up Stealth Rocks, or Ferrothorn might actually be a lot more possible than freaking Excadrill. Excadrill, though, probably a Rapid Spinner just to prevent Stealth Rock damage from Talonflame and Beedrill. I'm running Greninja, Latios, Magnezone, Talonflame, Ferrothorn, and Diancie on my team today. And Diancie being the Mega, so we'll see if Diancie actually gets to put in some work today. I'm actually going to take a quick screenshot of my opponent's team just to have on me. And then I am going to grab Greninja as my lead. Greninja is like solid lead against like anything because it's super fast and it pretty much outspeeds anything U-turns out if it has to, or if it wants to, it can hit with a Protean. I have Water, Ice, Gunk Shot, Poison, and U-turn. So either way, I think Greninja is a really good lead. At least throwing him out if I have to. So Conkeldurr coming in actually really sucks because he can throw me with Mach Punch way before I can like even you know get out of there if I have to. So we're gonna have to switch out of that situation really quick. Although we don't exactly have a very good switch in, except Latios, maybe. Actually, Talonflame isn't too bad. Talonflame wouldn't be too bad. It would resist it too. So I'm going into Talonflame. Like, rocks aren't even up yet, so I could definitely threaten him out with. I actually don't have Brave Bird on this one yet, so I've been planning to, but I was kind of like. Also, the knockoff I was fearing too, but I'm not carrying an item on this thing because I'm running Acrobatics. Acrobatics on my Talonflame, which honestly, not one of the best sets, but I didn't get a chance to put Brave Bird on it before you questioned me, so I feel like he's not going to want to stay into Talonflame. He does have a Rotom, so Rotom really doesn't want to deal with the Ferrothorn, so I'm going to go into Ferrothorn here, hoping for the Rotom switch. And it'll also give me a chance to set up Stealth Rocks, especially because he has a Talonflame and Beedrill on his team. It'll help me greatly, so hopefully that happens to be the case. He ends up withdrawing, just like I thought. Probably going to go into Rotom, which doesn't want to deal, or his own Ferrothorn, actually. That works out. The only thing is that, we're probably going to both set up Stealth Rock, honestly. But I feel like the thing is I'm carrying Defog for my Stealth Rock weakness. So what I can do, I can go into... Actually, I can go into my Magnezone and just trap this thing, honestly. Really easy kill. Get this thing out of the way. If it sets up Stealth Rocks, I'll defog it later on. But actually trapping this thing, get it out of the way really quick would be really... Actually, yeah, really useful, because Ferrothorn can't even... There's absolutely no way Ferrothorn can switch out. So we're just trapping that and going for a hidden Power Fire. It's probably going to just one-shot kill. But yeah, Magnezone, honestly, such a good Pokemon. So, like, what I'm doing here is what I kind of went through a couple of Rate My Teams. A lot of people have been using this combination of, like, Diancie with Magnezone to get rid of its huge Steel weakness. So the only thing is they share a common ground weakness, so you kind of want to get rid of that first, but... and figure out a way to do that. Protect is kind of useless right here. It's kind of just burning up a turn because I'm going to end up taking him out anyway regardless because I have HP Fire and he can't switch out. So, but yeah, I really want to try that, and then I kind of built around that and picked up a couple different Pokemon like Latios with Levitate to try and take care of that ground weakness. And honestly, Magnezone, I'm using it the first time, but it's probably going to pay off, honestly. Avoided Leech Seed. That would just been some tiny chip damage. Probably gonna honestly try and protect again, but it really doesn't matter because I'm gonna kill him off. So kind of get rid of a huge problem for Diancie over there. So hidden power. Next thing you might want to go into some like Conkeldurr. Proving to be a problem. However, what I want to try and do is get Latios in safely to where I can defog, so I know that at least his Stealth Rocker is out of the way, so I won't have to worry about that. So Talonflame coming in because he knows that I've got the Magnezone, but honestly, Diancie, I feel like I can deal with it because I do resist both his stabs, so I think Diancie can actually deal with this. I may be severely mistaken, but we're just trying this out right here. It's really the only thing I can bring in kind of safely into this. So I do resist, I believe fire. I do resist quad because fairy and rock. So he loses some HP to that. I'm just going to use this chance to Mega Evolve, and he's not going to want to stay in because of Diamond Storm. So really think he's going to switch out, but the question is into what? Maybe something like Excadrill. And on the off chance he wants to switch out, I'm going to go and Moonblast in case he's expecting a rock type attack. Moonblast is going to be my other stab, but really Talonflame can't do anything to me, so that's why he's going to withdraw. I get to get a nice Mega up, and he goes into Excadrill. I'm so happy to see that, actually, because if he's also running Air Balloon, I didn't want to go for the Earth Power on the off chance he was running Air Balloon, so that way I would miss out on that. So I almost went for Earth Power there, but I figured Moonblast was a safer option, just in case he was running Balloon on his Excadrill. But because he's not, kind of makes me think he might be. No, okay, he's running lefties. Alright, so he's running lefties. The thing is, I'm not sure if I outspeed it, and I don't want to take that chance in case I don't. Mold Breaker Earthquake is threatening. That's why I really don't want to bring in Latios. Talonflame is like my next best option, but if it goes for Rock Slide, then I'm kind of in a really, really bad spot. But Talonflame, I need. Oh, the thing is, I want to keep Talonflame around for Conk to get rid of Conk before I even like work with Diancie here. But do I really need Talonflame from here? Rotom Wash is still a thing. And I almost want to sack Talonflame on the off chance he goes for an Earthquake, like Mold Breaker Earthquake. Latios can't come in safely. And I'm going to be taking a lot to... I'm going to be taking... And it's like... He might be going for a Steel type attack, but at the same time, I also don't want to bring in Magnezone on the off chance that he does go for the Earthquake. That's just the thing that I'm scared of. So if anything, I am sacking off my Talonflame here, trying to deal with this thing. Because I don't think... I could be completely wrong, but I don't think that I outspeed in the first place, especially because I'm not running a plus speed nature, I'm running a plus special attack nature on Diancie. So Greninja has a fantastic option to come in here and do some damage, just because I've got Hydro Pumps for days. And if he's expecting Hydro Pump, then we could do some other things, but honestly, I kind of don't want to predict. I just want to go for a Hydro Pump and just get as much damage off as I can. Because this thing is a threat to Diancie. That's why I want to get rid of it. Like Rotom, not really that much of a threat. But I just play it safe because if he does switch into Rotom, then I could just U-turn out. Because most Rotom aren't... I haven't really seen a Rotom that's not, what do you call it? Either Resto Chesto or just the leftovers. And we miss. So, kind of not, can't say that's something I wanted to see. Can't say that's something I wanted to see at all. So, we kind of miss out on a huge chunk of damage we could have done, but I'm just going to U-turn out here and try and deal with this thing by going into Latios. Also gives me an opportunity to go for the Defog just to get rid of the Stealth Rock. But the Rotom pretty much can't do anything to Latios. So, I really don't want to take Stealth Rock damage, and he's going to Volt Switch out. So, depending on when he goes into Conk, doesn't want to come in on this because Psychic type. Excadrill might be fearing Surf or something. What else does he have? I guess Conk does want to come in. Now the thing is, I hate being in this spot, but like, I'm just gonna go for the Psyshock. I'm just gonna go for the Psy Shock. If he's Assault Vest, like, that's why I'm thinking he might come in expecting a Psychic. That barely kills. I hate it when it gets to this point where it just barely kills, because that's gonna take me out now. That's gonna take me out now. Unfortunate, but I hate to see it happen. I just kind of took that chance, and it didn't pay off. But now the thing is, we're throwing with a huge fighting weakness with like a lot of things that I have. Like nothing wants to take that. So, but most of my stuff is still at full, so I think something like Magnezone will still take a Mach Punch because I'm at full. And Magnezone though doesn't want to see Excadrill. But I think at that point he's probably sacking off the Conch. Greninja, I don't want Greninja taking extra damage, especially because I'm Life Orb. Ferrothorn would be able to take it out, but I don't want him to gain health with Drain Punch. So I think Magnezone is my best option. The only thing is, on the off chance he goes into his Excadrill, we kind of have a problem. So I could choose to lock myself into HP Fire just to be safe, because that's going to kill this thing anyway. And it'll be neutral. Actually, no, it would be super effective on Excadrill if it came in, but that's only just on the off chance he decides to switch. Like, the best play I guess I could make is just going for HP Fire, and then if this thing wants to stay in, then alright, but if he wants to switch out, then alright. Like, either way, I'm expecting to take some damage from Mach Punch, but I don't think it'll kill. Yeah, definitely not. So we get to take him out with a Hidden Power Fire. It's also gonna try and not make Excadrill come in. It is gonna make Rotom want to come in, and Rotom is another really annoying thing to deal with now that I lost Latios. That Psy Shock was so close to taking it out. It's so unfortunate that it didn't. So from here, he also has Beedrill left. We lost Conch. We lost Ferrothorn. He's got Beedrill. He's also got Talonflame. Talonflame I don't like. Don't want to deal with at all. So, like, Diancie can kind of take it, kind of deal with it. And honestly, Diancie is the best thing I have against it right now, regardless of whatever attack it goes for. But, like, I already know it has Life Orb, so, I mean, I hate the Stealth Rock. I hate the Stealth Rock. It's just that now, after Flare Blitz, obviously it's gonna outspeed me, and obviously it can kill me with a Brave Bird. Poor Diancie. You're just getting crapped on. So that's why he actually went for U-turn. I actually thought he was going, okay, I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm like, maybe there's a chance it won't kill, and I went for Rock Polish, but didn't exactly work out as I hoped. Honestly, that Stealth Rock damage probably came into effect, because otherwise U-turn may not have killed. But he could have just also gone for a Brave Bird. But regardless, depending on what he goes into now, we'll just try and go from there. Rotom, huge problem. Once again, really annoying. But I could go to Ferrothorn. He's just going to try and Willow me, probably. Now, because Talonflame's still around, I think setting up Stealth Rocks is just the most important thing right now. Just get up Stealth Rocks, Talonflame can't do anything. Well, not anything, but it can't do much unless Excadrill comes in. But that just, like, it puts more pressure on Excadrill actually getting a Rapid Spin off, because we know he's lefties. He's definitely carrying Rapid Spin. So I'm willing to risk getting Willowed, because it's kind of the position I'm in right now. So I don't really have many options. And Talonflame is very, very low to where it's gonna die or come really close to dying if I get Stealth Rock up right now, and he doesn't get it away with Excadrill. So he's thinking about it, and we're still gonna try. We still got some Mons. So actually just Volt switches out, which wasn't really expecting it, but actually really happy to just see that. And probably gonna bring in Talonflame right now. Yeah, which I really don't want to see. But that guy is at half. I just wish there was a way to, like, threaten him out, but there really, really isn't. Alright. What do I have for Mons? I could sack off Magnezone, but Magnezone is really fast, so that's why I kind of want to keep him around. The thing is, if I keep Magnezone around, well, I could easily sack off Magnezone here, but like, I really want to keep Magnezone around. I really want to keep Ferrothorn around. Mainly probably want to keep Ferrothorn around. Not Ferrothorn. I actually think Ferrothorn might have to get sacked. Like, the thing is, otherwise I really have a difficult time dealing with Rotom if I keep Ferrothorn around. But honestly, it doesn't really matter what I go for. I'm just going for Leech Seed. It doesn't matter. I actually went for Roost. Alright. Well, this Talonflame is so annoying. Alright, well, how do I want to deal with you, Talonflame? Gosh. Alright, well, the Roost wasn't really expecting it. I don't really gain health back. But the thing is, if he attacks me, he's going to lose out on a lot of health. And I think he's definitely going for the Flare Blitz. It's just that I'm trying to keep Magnezone around, but I'm thinking that it might not even be worth it. So that's the position that I am in. But the thing is, Ferrothorn, I don't think we'll be able to do too much against, like, Beedrill. So that's why I'm kind of thinking, hey, maybe we gotta sack this thing off, you know? Talonflame's just gonna kill me off. Or a Roost, I guess. Does he not want to attack me? Because that's weird if you don't want to attack me. That's why I'm just gonna go for the attack now. That still does a lot. So you crit. Well, I'm like, that does a lot. That's gonna make him not want to continue roosting. But honestly, I feel like it's probably just gonna roost again. But I'm just waiting for him to just kill me. Because if he kills me here, at least with all the recoil and Iron Barbs, he's dead. So I'm like, I'm waiting to sack this thing off. Iron Barbs, Life Orb, and recoil should kill him. Recoil damage, dead. So, had to make that sacrifice to get rid of this thing. Then, I'm just going... The thing is, Magnezone is my fastest thing. Greninja has the most versatility. He has Rotom, Beedrill, and Excadrill left. But Magnezone can deal with all of them, I think. So Beedrill comes out. Beedrill's going to take Bunch from Stealth Rock. It's actually not bad if I want to... The thing is, I don't want to lock myself. I'm going to choose a move to lock myself into, and that just sucks. But if Beedrill evolves here because it gets Drill, it might outspeed me. And if Excadrill comes in, then like my Volt Switch is totally immune. So I'm just going for a Hidden Power Fire on the off chance he really wants to go into Excadrill, predicting an electric type attack. So like we're 3-2 here, but like it just depends on the plays that I make. Like that's what makes it difficult. And because he's got Mega Evolve here, probably has the Protect to get the speed boost first. So yeah, he has the Protect. The thing is, after that, he's probably gonna outspeed me. But he also knows I locked myself into Hidden Power now. So it's kind of iffy. It's that Excadrill that's making me like play all wonky. I could switch out to Greninja, predicting the Rotom to come in, where he might think that I'm not. Like, he knows I have Hidden Power Fire, so I'm just thinking he might bring in Rotom. Like, Rotom's coming in, you know. So, I'm going into Greninja on the off chance Rotom's coming in, and I have a feeling that I'm so wrong. And I probably made a huge mistake. Yeah, he goes for Drill. Oh, I avoid the attack. Wow. I didn't actually think that was going to happen, but it did. So, it doesn't matter because I die to anything else. There's no way I outspeed this thing. I'm pretty sure I literally died to anything else. That was just like, oh, so risky. The thing is, like, I'm in such a bad spot to where, like, I have to predict something to happen. Like, I don't have room to make too many mistakes, but I seem to be making a lot of them, and that was like just a huge thing to where it missed. So he goes for a poison jab. It's probably gonna kill me because I am weak as hell, and then we're left with the Magnezone who can't do anything. Poor Magnezone. He might just protect to see what I lock myself into. Not that it really matters, because if I lock myself into, I have to. Well, actually, I could do Flash Cannon, but it literally does not pay off in like whatsoever. So I might as well like go hit Power Fire. Like either way, he outspeeds me. So actually, would have been huge if I stayed in with Magnezone and that missed. That would have been huge. But that was a good game. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. It was a bit more competitive. I tried to bring a slightly more competitive team as opposed to what I always bring. So if you guys enjoy this, you can always leave a like, and I'll have another live battle for you guys tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I love you all. I haven't done the heart thing in a while. I love you all, and bye.